Good morning everyone and welcome to Fabulous Friday. I hope you're all going to have an absolutely awesome weekend, and if you're getting up to anything good, do comment below because I'm very nosy. I'd like to know. I'm just going to be doing some gardening, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing some canning because I do enjoy doing my canning, but I might do some and I might not. Well, anyway, yesterday from this same seller I got another haul. So I'm going to be sharing that one on Monday, and that one's going to be sort of butterflies and bugs. I don't know why I've been sent so many different packages at different times. It just seems very odd to me, especially, you know, sort of coming the day after the other. So anyway, it's going to be butterflies and bugs on Monday, but today is the gnomes. And if you remember, the first haul was flowers. So here's what I've used to assist me in one of the projects. I've used the large jar there. Makes you think of canning, doesn't it? From Panelisa, which I absolutely love. This one also comes with a smaller jar, a label, and also a nice strawberry. And I've used the autumn gnome. This one is sunflowers and done in brown and autumn colours, and I wanted to change it up and make it summer, so I have done that. And I have also used this one, and the reason that I chose this is because if you remember the partial card I made this week, there was stitching around the flowers, and I noticed the stitching there around the little garden apron, so I thought that would tie in quite nicely. So I used that gnome and the little pots of cactus there, and to sort of like tie in with the flowers that I got going on here, I used this flower set from the first haul this week. So I thought, you know, make it a little bit more floriferous. There's a good word first thing in the morning. I'm pretty sure I know what it means. Right, anyway, to the partial cards that I made this week, and I did this. So if you remember, this paper in the background here is Snap Click Supply Basic Grey, and the pack is called Out of Print. So that was the background, and I used the flourishes that also came in the flower haul, and there is the gnome. So if I back it off a bit so you can see the whole thing, because I do drop my camera down quite low, you can see all that little bit of stitching, and then you got a little bit of stitching on the apron. Now I stayed relatively close to the colour scheme there on the website, but look at the little rabbit and look at the little love. I put my finger in there and you can still see that it's got love on it. That's what I love about my camera, you know. Look at that, it goes all microscopic. You can see all kinds of things when you hold it underneath. And then I use my white gel pen to put the little dots on the cactuses, things, you know, spiky plants. I've used the green and the yellow and the green and the white, the same as the website. But look at that little garden fork. Isn't that sweet? And then you got all those little hearts you can stick on the hat. But I thought those colours, because I chose, you know, similar. I've got the green that's going on in the background and a lot of it here. And then the yellow here, yellow on the handle, and the yellow back up to that flower. Love it. And then Touch New Markers. This one's Blue Grey 1. And that is exactly the same as that one there, except this has got 2 layers to make it darker. And I did it on the handle there. And I think that's the only place I used the Blue Grey 1, because this one is Cool Grey 1 on the hair. Isn't it sweet? I just absolutely love that. So that was my half-finished card, and it's finished. Well, when I say finished, I reckon you could still put something in there if you wanted to. A little sentiment, or, you know, a little butterfly or something. So that is that one. And I'm going to measure it, because some of these things look really nice on tags, and you want to know if they're going to fit on a tag, really. I'm going to say that is 3 inches high. And then if I go across the cactus pot, and I've pretty much laid it out according to the website, I'm going to say that that is 2.5 inches. Right, so card. Next up is the jar one, and this one is meant to be autumn, winter. But I decided to totally change the colour scheme. These are supposed to be sunflowers, and I've made them daisies. The hat, I think, is a sort of like timber brown and cream, and I've made it red and white to kind of remind me of a picnic tablecloth. And I've done the little feet in red as well. And this is that other set of flowers because I just thought it needed more. I mean, this gnome comes with the little ones, and I did cut an extra one to pop down there too. But just showing you that you can use a gnome really for any season that you want to. This background paper is basic grey, out of print again, and it's just a sort of like ledger that looks like it's got pale blue. I don't know if I can get in close. There you go. Pale blue brush painty strokes on top of it. But I've used my cool grey into the beard and the moustache again, and I used a little bit of distress ink going around the edges of the daisies just to make them stand out. And there is a load of foliage going on behind there, but you know, it's popped up on dots and the foliage got hidden by my gnome. But I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love that. And because of its size, you know, you could actually fit it onto, this is a 6x4 base, so you imagine you could put that onto a card as well, or you can just have it on its own. If you've got a disc punch, you can turn it into a little cover for your mini album. If you've got a Memdex punch, it can become a Memdex. I really do love this jar. Just so useful. You can put Christmas scenes in it as well, which I think is one of the videos that I've already done. But anyway, now we can measure. And I think I did measure this particular flower set on the flower video. But going down here, 3.25 inches. And then if I zoom across, I can just about remember where the hat and stuff is. I'm going to say, because you've got to go down to the end of its hands there, I am going to say that that is 2.25 inches. So that is the little jar. I just absolutely love it. I love gnomes. Gnomes are wonderful. Have you ever seen the Living Dead gnome holding the sign? Away with you! Yes. I said to my hubby, we should get one of those and put it on the garden gate, you know. Good welcome for everyone. I sound antisocial now. No, I'm not. You know I'm not. Right, that is what I've got for you today, and as I said, I do hope you have an absolutely awesome weekend, and as usual, all links below. Bye.